Even on my best days, I can hit a one for drive.
Sabo, Andy Duvall, Tony, I unknown. This week we got a little player pretender. We're going to recap the hero. What happened to the hero? Did Tony get Scotty all by himself? Not this time. Not this time, Tony. But other than that, we got some good chat in store. Gentlemen, how we doing this evening?
Fantastic, Michael. How are you?
Doing well.
Tony?
Doing good. Happy to be here.
Well, nice. Well, we had the hero.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, we had the hero this weekend, and I didn't watch it. Actually, I should take that back. I watched like 3.5 holes, I think, like on Thursday or Friday night. One of the nights, got home late and flipping around. I was like, oh, yeah, golf replay, and then I watched a couple shots. I think I watched the one where Scotty tried to drive the green. It was like one bounce from going on the green. It went down, and then he chipped it short, and it came back, and whatever. I think I watched that, but otherwise I didn't see too much. Duvall coming right out of the chutes after punishment, post-punishment. Duvall just ripping the winner with Hideki. Nice call, brother.
First name, yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see him, come around.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a confidence builder as we move forward.
Yes.
Normally, I would have to give you some smack because you guys literally picked the whole field. So, it was your first pick.
That was my numero uno.
Now we all left out Billy Herschel for good reason. Sorry, Billy. We love you, kind of don't, but love you. You were left out. You're the last kid picked at the playground, and you didn't even get picked. Sorry, Billy.
Where did he end up? Where did he end up finishing? I know Goddard had a tough week.
Yeah, Billy was like 15.
Yeah, I knew he was down there. Yeah.
I looked. I was like, "Ooh, did he have a chance? Was he going to make us eat our words?" But nah, he's just Billy Horton. He's waiting for Gal to fire up so he can hit some good shots and be relevant again. Pretty much.
That's pretty much what happened. That guy made a lot of money off of TGL last year with sponsors and stuff. He really did. He really made some money off of it. So it's good for him.
Comes out with a gold chain, laying it down.
Go watch some football. Go watch some football. Go over to football.
Anything exciting? You boys watch any of it? Anything noteworthy out of the hero that you guys
saw? A little bit of it. Nothing too noteworthy. I mean, Hideki looks dialed, man.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's going to challenge Scotty for favorite in the Masters here if he keeps this form up. I'd be curious.
Like that.
I mean, I saw a little bit. Hideki looked good. I mean, obviously he won, but he just. It's nice. It's nice to see some of these guys that you don't really see too often. Like, I mean, he stuffed it. Last playoff hole, and he played some good shots on the stretch. Like he's just solid. The golf course was sweet. I've wanted to go over there for 2 or 3 years now. Steph and I almost pulled the trigger like 3 years ago and just went over for 2.5 days. But we just didn't do it. I think it would be like a good guys trip type of spot to go where there's some decent golf around the corner, if I'm not mistaken, and then just go hang out over there. But I feel like it's kind of it might be a little pricey for the hero's a little pricey to get over there and kind of stay and do the whole deal. But I'm sure you could do it on a budget for sure. So
now that's
Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, I just gotta say that probably a short flight for you from where you North Palm, so that's probably what, a 2-hour flight, if that.
No, it's I think it's like 40 or 50 minutes.
Oh wow, helicopter time.
Duvall. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's not that far at all.
That seems like one of the cooler events to go to because there's nobody there. So you can just walk and follow anyone you want, get as close as you want.
Yeah.
It was
sorry it's an hour, Mike.
That's, round up, you're there. No problem.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it's cool.
What were you saying before I cut you off?
No, I was just saying that it's probably one of the cooler events to go to just because it doesn't seem like that many people go to it. So you probably get access, like, and it's only 20 guys, so
It's
the
probably
best
just
of the best.
Probably just the wags and the agents, I would think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be nice too because you're really not going to be there all day. Like they
Right.
don't start until 10. It's like 10 to like 11, tea times or whatever, 11:30, and then you're out there for like maybe 4.5 or 5 hours total. So there's like obviously options to do some different stuff, which would be nice. Tee it up early, and then head over, catch whatever you want, or things like that. So it's pretty nice.
Could think of a few worse things.
I feel that.
Yeah, sitting where we're sitting, right, Tony? 9 degrees.
Yeah.
Looking
at a winter weather advisory thing on the bottom of my laptop here.
Oh,
I got a Friday 1:00 tea time set up and a Monday 11:30
Oh my
tea time set up.
God.
I don't know about you boys, but
I don't even want to hear
somebody's gonna be teeing in here pretty shortly.
That's great.
So,
we can go down to the peak show and just whoop his butt, and he's playing all winter long. And we come out of October. Like last time I touched was October. Go down.
Winners win, man.
Well, like he read last, just athletic superiority and talent.
It's unbelievable. I got to put up with this. It's unbelievable.
Did you guys see? Kind of hedging into punishment a little bit. Did you guys see the clip I sent you with Shaquille O'Neal doing the hot chip?
No.
Oh, that
man,
was great. He was trying to be a bad mother jammer, and he took a few bites, and he said he's good with the hot stuff and doesn't faze him. And then I love his face. He did like a whoo, whoo, and then he started coughing, and then he walked off set.
Done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's epic.
That's a good
I'm
one.
I'm a bit worried. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When is this poll coming out?
I think that's
that's on you guys to tell me what couple of
are we locking it in?
There.
We gotta lock it in.
We gotta lock it in.
We have some interesting ones. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're just a lot of the good ones are like off podcast or off, screen.
Yeah.
It's like I'd have to stream them and do whatever. But I got a great one last night. I have to go to like a college basketball game or an NBA game dressed in full hockey gear.
They wouldn't even let you show up.
They probably wouldn't. Yeah, but I mean, you guys, I'm out of this. I'll post it. I'll get the poll going. You do whatever you got to do, but you guys let me know what 3 or 4 you want to throw out there, or 2, and I'll make it happen.
Maybe 1. Maybe Tony and I just have a one item poll.
We could make it easy.
There you go. It's good. You guys let me know. We can have it done. I feel like what do we got? What is today? The 9th. So we have the 9th, and then next week will be like the 5th, the 16th, and then it would be right before Christmas. It would be Christmas Eve.
Little eyebrow shave.
Wow.
For Christmas.
You gotta do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tony, we never did the obvious, which would be great for Christmas, and to help him out because it's so hot down there. Shave his head.
Oh yeah.
He's just got to done
that.
He's got to go dome it. That's easy.
That's getting off easy for sure.
Is it? All right.
We got enough bald heads on this podcast.
True.
Yeah, but I'd probably make it look good. That's the only issue.
Wow.
I don't know. Above the eyebrows, you tend to expand a little bit, so your noggin tends to, the hair's hiding a lot.
Yeah, only if he has to take the eyebrows with him.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Oh, that
Ooh,
that
Aaron,
might be. I'm gonna put it out there. That might be a little too much, just for my own just for my
All
own
right,
Hornet.
personal
just
like. I
just one
mean,
eyebrow. We'll
you
do
know, just
Oh, one brow. I like that.
one brow.
I'm
not
writing
that I
it.
network a lot down here, but like, maybe for my own. So,
I think it grows back
Networking.
fast. Yeah.
I mean, I can grow hair pretty quick, but like, let's call a spade a spade. That could be dicey. What
I
if
mean,
they grow back in? What if they
you're
don't
fine.
grow back in the same?
There's always a
They
What if
chance.
what if what if one never grows back?
they might
Permanent.
not. I'm willing to take that chance.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you guys would.
Balamaki. Permanent reminder.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, you guys let me know. You
All
you
right.
pick two and I'll put it out. We can make it happen next week if you want. Like I can have
Yeah.
it. I can do the challenge next week.
All right.
Wow.
I like that.
You know?
That's because that gives you a chance to recover for Christmas. We don't want you. We don't want you doing it on the 23rd, and then if you got to get admitted to the hospital, it kind of ruins Christmas morning. The missus might be upset with us.
Yeah.
It might be at least give you.
Maybe.
I'd say.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that. I wasn't taking that into consideration.
Yeah, it could be complications.
You know,
We
I
could
hope
let
not.
we could let
Nah.
Steph take a crossbow and try to shoot an apple off your head. That'd be a fun one. I'm sure she'd be down.
Ooh.
You know, there's all sorts of.
I get her now. She might
I heard she's
put
a
an
good.
apple on there and just say, "Can I just throw a knife? Let's go now.
Yeah.
Let's go
Oh yeah.
now." So, hey,
That'd be fine.
we could bring her in. We could bring her in.
Yeah. All right. All right. I need that. All right. Well,
You
Tony and
guys are
I.
really trying to off me out of here, huh?
Tony and
Jesus.
I will get together and we'll get you that so we have the pool for the weekend. Then you have time to make purchases if we need to, depending on what we're gonna do. Try to maybe run the pool through Sunday so we can Amazon whatever we need. 2-day Amazon for Tuesday. That'll be fantastic. Can't wait.
Little plug for Jeff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bait.
Hey,
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shmamishman.
Shama.
No free
free
ads.
publicity here.
No free ads.
But what do we got this week, boys? We have
So-
some type of co-ed event or something like that going on. I've been out of touch a little bit. We've been busy at the club with planning next year. But what's happening with some type of
big mixed event here, boys.
Who?
We got the old Grant Thornton, the historic Grant
Oh,
Thornton.
okay.
This is the replacement for the QB shootout.
Oh yeah, okay.
So any way they can get Greg Norman off the headline, I think they're gonna take advantage of that.
Yep.
But it is at Tiburon,
Ooh,
which I
okay.
believe was designed by Greg Norman.
Wow. That's a great.
I
Let's see course stats.
think you're right. You're right. So I
Tiburon's
think
Norman, huh? It
I
is Greg
who is-
Norman.
does Clampett teach over there?
There is a big school down there, isn't there?
Yeah, I know Melissa used to help out at Tiburon when she was at another club in Naples. She would do both places. I forget the name of the teaching school there. I don't know why I want to say Billy
I know they do a lot
Clampett.
of camps and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be Clampett. You're right. I think you might be right.
Well, enough free advertising
You know
for these. We're up to over.
Have you guys ever played a Norman?
Yes. TPC Sugarloaf in Georgia. I played that one.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was decent. I mean, that was back when I was in college and it first opened. My eyes are like this big. Oh, I'm at a TPC course. Oh my gosh, they have
Sure,
rainfalls
yeah.
set up with pyramids on the range. Holy, this is how the other half lives. Yeah, I was spoiled that weekend. Went down to my roommate at the time. Went down with his parents, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in talking to his dad, he was the guy that was integral to either inventing or developing the ATM machine. How about that little tidbit of?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
That's
I'm sure he's doing
So
all right.
yeah.
he's doing just fine. Yes, he is.
I bet.
Yeah,
It
it's not bad.
is.
See if you can get us on Tiburon. What's
Instead
going
of flying
on?
to Orlando, we're just going to fly to Naples or Fort Myer.
Yeah.
That's a hike from
Sounds
Orlando.
good.
It's like 4 hours, isn't it? It's a hike from
You
Orlando
know
to
what? You know, you know
drive.
what? You could probably fly. You could make it work. Fly right to West Palm.
Yeah.
Pick me up,
Oh,
and
oh,
then
we're
No,
picking you up.
West Palm.
I'll
Okay.
I'll dri- I'll I'll drive over to you guys. I'll
Yeah.
drive you guys over, and then
Meet us halfway.
we'll come back to West Palm, and then we'll jump the Bright Line and go straight up to Orlando.
There we go.
And
Done
I
deal.
yeah, be easy.
Yeah.
We'll play
Yeah.
the we'll play the park. We'll play the park while we're in West Palm, and yeah, I mean that would work out fantastic.
I mean,
Oh my God, that would work out fantastic.
just have to be the timing
You
of it.
know,
We got to squeeze it into Monday through Friday.
we make that work.
I think we can make that work.
And I got to get to the. And we have a fourth as
You know
well.
what? Yeah, fly.
Yeah. There we go.
We
Yeah.
got Marbs.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait.
E.
I'm
Hopefully he
actually-
doesn't.
You know what? I'm actually excited to see him with two arms, two usable arms this
Yes.
season.
The poor guy.
I can't
Well,
wait.
Let's not jump to any conclusions. There's
Yeah.
still about a month to go.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got
listen.
to tell him not to go snowboarding.
I'm going to
Plenty
tell
of
you right
time.
now, one of the best things was when we were hitting wedges and marble in the little, whatever. I know that you guys have some great clips of him trying to hit shots outside at PBA
big
show,
one.
but when he walked in, he had that one arm in there and he was just like strutting that thing over, and then the next thing you know, he just pulls that thing out with one hand and he hit like 8 inches behind it. The ball just got rolled into the
Yeah.
street.
With the full swing.
Oh, it was great.
Chipping was
Yeah,
actually
it was
out
great.
in because he
What do
he
you
might have a
got?
little bugaboo with the chipper, but when he was going around that Cleveland thing, he was chipping one-handed well enough. I was like, dude, just do that all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Man.
saw that from my buddy down there, Tim. He resorted to the one-hand chip, saved his golfing life. Somebody there
Man,
was
listen,
a beat.
Austin Truslow. Yeah, Austin Truslow qualified for the U.S. Open this year with chipping one-handed. So, listen, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong
No.
with it. Putt one-handed, chip one-handed,
Whoever
Some
gets it
guys
done.
need
Who
to
needs that other hand?
some guys need to latch it in there. Other guys just need it to be free. You know what I mean? Some guys need to get anchored, and some guys need it to be less anchored. So,
Yeah,
that's how it
guy in
works.
we're just anchoring that son of a bitch in there. He was on the cover of the magazine this month. I think Golf Digest. He was on the cover.
For what?
I don't know,
Putting.
something about longevity and excellence. But he still bombs it. You know that? For being 5'0", maybe 160 pounds. Like my aunt, when we were down there, she would show me where this dude was hitting it. I'm like, you're full of shit. And she's like, I'm not. He bombs it. Absolutely bombs it. I'm like, well, he's on the other tees. And she's like, nope. They play right where you're standing. I'm like, oh. Maybe
That's
if I did a
awesome.
I mean,
couple sit-ups,
he was pretty.
maybe I could get it back.
He was pretty impressive at the Masters, Mike. I mean, to be honest, like, yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was hitting a lot of hybrids and stuff like that into par fours, but I
Mhm.
mean, I just hope I can swing at 60, whatever age he is. I mean,
I'll let you know in 10
Guys.
years.
the guy's a legend. Oh, yeah. I actually, you know what? I kind of feel like your move is going to just fall right into place in 10 years.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah,
Be
I
back.
feel like you're just gonna you're gonna let go of all those moving parts, and it's just gonna be this little short little move, and then you're not even gonna have to worry about like laying it down and doing whatever you do in there. It's just gonna just going to get to here, and then it's just going to fall right back to perfect, and then it's just go right through. That's what
But
I mean, you
hit it
know,
with all.
I've seen it enough. I've seen
Yeah.
it enough.
Yes, you have.
So I got faith.
So what's this? Any big names playing in the Grant sport?
Like,
Hey,
sorry.
if you're not gonna add on, I'm gonna change the subject.
You're good. Oh my God. Let's see.
Yeah.
I got the odds here. I got the odds.
Ooh.
What's Jason Day and Lydia Ko? Are they favorites?
Who's
They are
favorites?
not the favorites. They are
Is my
plus
girl
700.
It's my girl Thagala, or not Thagala. Oh geez. What's her name with the T?
Thitical.
Yeah, Thitical. Yeah. Gino. I always call her Gino. I was trying to say her last name, but I just go with Gino.
Gino's playing with Jake Knapp.
Ooh.
Wow.
And they are plus 1,200, boys.
I may take that.
My Lord.
I may take that.
What?
Could be some good value there.
Wait, I got. Since we're on Jake Knapp, I'm sorry, I got to change subject real quick.
Yeah.
Did anybody see the Instagram account that's called Jake Knapp's Strength Coach or whatever?
No.
I think it's like his strength and conditioning coach or whatever. So I'm going off.
It's like
on a little
actually
bit,
him.
I think it is. I truly believe it is, just from what he's posted. But there's rumors coming out that Brooks is sitting out 2026 on the live, so
Correct.
he can come back to the PGA Tour in 2027. This dude comes out and says, "You know what they should do? They should PGA Tour should contact Brooks and say, if you're serious, we'll waive your 1 year fee or your 1 year sit out
penalty. Yep.
Come back and play your 1 year penalty. Come back. You can have full status." And if anybody's ticked off on the PGA Tour, be like, "Hey, when you're a 5-time major winner, we'll give you the same treatment."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, having Brooks back out on PGA Tour would be a nice
move.
That would be a nice situation. I think that would make me want to watch a little bit more. So, especially some of those, like, I like watching him play like Waste Management, where, like, he's probably going to contend. It's a good golf course for him, and, like, it's fun to see him in contention and kind of doing that stuff. Obviously, the majors, he's still there, but, like, there's going to be other events that he's going to be able to go out and, like, play solid golf in, as long as he's dialed and he's back and he wants to put the grind back into PGA Tour. But I thought that was an interesting take. So
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, I don't know what his live.
Dustin. Tell Dustin to come back.
For breach of contract, I don't know what his live penalties would be, because he's contracted through the end of 26. But he'd have to give some money back, I'm sure.
Astronomical.
Big money.
I mean,
big money. He was one of the big boys.
Yeah. He's given 9 figures back for sure. Like, he's given 9 figures back for sure. So.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
that's
listen,
crazy.
I mean, it is what it is. All right, sorry, I had to throw it out there. But
why wouldn't he just play 1 more year? I don't just play 1 more year, live, and then fulfill his contract and then go.
Because I think then he'd have to sit out 2027 on the PGA Tour or do whatever. I don't even think that he may have renewed his 2026 contract. Like, I don't know what his deal is, but, like, they haven't come out and said that, like, everybody's renewed or what they've done and this, that, the next thing. I just know that some guys have said they're going to stay, and I know they're doing, like, different. They just trademarked a bunch of different names because they may be, like, changing names of squads out there. Like, some of these, Fireballs and all that stuff are changing their names to different things. So they're kind of turning it into, like, they're turning it into, like, more of a football club, like when you come to soccer over there, or certain other sport, where it's like now you're playing for, like, a certain club.
Right.
And not just Fireball's golf club or, like, whatever. They're playing for something else. So,
you're welcome.
Which,
You're welcome. Golf. That's we talked about this on that. We talked about that on this podcast. How they should be playing for cities and regions and clubs. And you're welcome, Liv. Glad you're listening.
Agreed. Where's my God, man? I got to tell you, all the people out there, we appreciate you sharing and doing all this so it reaches Liv and they can just take the ideas that we give them. We appreciate you a lot. All of our loyal followers, listeners, thank you.
Amen.
You know?
Cheers
So,
to that.
I agree. So we've got Tony. Run us down some of these.
Yeah, I'll give you some highlights here.
Citigold might be, and Nat might be one to throw some dimes on.
Yeah,
for sure. So these are to win the event. I've got the favorite is Nelly Korda and Denny McCarthy at plus 550.
Nope.
So your Wode Clanton duo there, plus 900.
What? They're ahead of. Wow.
It's crazy.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. No chance.
Nope.
I think there's some good value here at the bottom. Rose Zhang and Michael Kim for plus 1,500. That seems very, very doable for them.
I love me some Rose Zhang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love me. Yeah. Her move's good, man. She's. Ugh.
Yeah, Lexi Thompson, Wyndham Clark looking like he's getting a little bit back into form. They're at plus 1,700.
Will you stop tickling this guy? Jesus.
He's looking good. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No.
That putter rolling.
It's been downhill. It's been downhill since the. I don't think therapy's working well. Maybe it, but I don't know if he's. I think he's struggling with therapy. So
since the alleged locker incident, it's not been too hot of a number for him.
Has been confirmed. My bad. Hasn't been confirmed. Yeah.
Who else?
I don't even honestly. I feel bad because I don't know half of these women. Like, there's names out there where I'm just like Lilia Vu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And she's
been around for
American.
a while.
She's American. Who is
that? She had a couple top tens and made here. Pretty positive.
Did she?
I remember her.
No idea.
I remember when we were
Definitely,
picks.
yeah.
I may have been the one to pick her, or actually Duvall, you might have picked her. She was definitely picked for one of our majors with the ladies.
Yeah.
When they were in season.
Wow.
That'd be great if you picked
go ahead and. Yeah. That would be great. Go ahead and get yourself tuned into the Grant Thornton, and maybe you can learn some of these ladies.
Yeah, there you go, Duvall.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll tune in.
Yep. Charlie Hull and Michael Brennan at plus 850. That's crazy to me. This guy is living the dream.
Calm down, Tony. All right?
What's the format? Do we know what the format is?
So, you know what? I was gonna look that up and I didn't. Because there's a couple.
Because depending if it's like,
I believe first day is scramble.
I know the first day is 2-ball. Oh wait, no. Round 1 is a scramble. Round 2 is foursomes, alt shot.
Mm-hmm.
Round 3 is 4-ball.
Yep.
Oh no, they're playing. What is that?
They probably only playing 2 rounds in multiple formats within the round, maybe. I can't see this being a 4-round event, is it?
It's a 3-round event.
3 rounds.
Okay.
Round 3 is modified 4-ball, where both players tee off and switch their balls for the second. What's that called?
Chapman.
Why am I blanking on this? Chapman, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Chapman on the final day. That's sick.
Yeah, it is. So that changes who I would pick. That just leans way more towards Gino. I mean, Denny's probably not a bad pick. He doesn't hit it out of play. very often. Charlie Hall might be hitting from some interesting spots. Same with Lexi.
Yeah.
Wyndham's going to be all over the place. Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I like it.
Man, Billy Horschel's playing in this too. This guy playing all the funny events. Good guy just
Yeah.
looks for funny money. It's incredible. They can't
Who's
find
Horschel?
somebody else. Where's Xander?
Who's
Yeah,
Billy?
he's playing with
Lee.
Andrea Lee. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be
Sorry, Andrea. We couldn't find somebody better for you.
Minwoo.
terrible.
Yeah. What? Like,
Oh, Minwoo
I
and
feel bad
Megan
for-
King and
oh,
and
the
Keith
the
Mitchell.
Woos pair up. That would be sweet, brother sister.
How did they not? Yeah, I can't believe they didn't do this together. Like
Probably
why?
Minwoo. Minwoo doesn't like he doesn't like playing golf. He plays the minimum just to keep his card. He could care less. Seems like.
Very
Min,
very American.
Min
Yeah.
was over in Australia, so I mean maybe he was staying at home. Isn't he an Aussie?
Too close. Yeah.
He
He
is.
might have just been hanging out at home after a 2 week stretch over in
Yeah.
Australia. He might have just decided to stay.
Yeah.
Makes
Maybe,
sense.
you know, introduce the wife or something. Who knows? You know.
Saw Rory was down there playing in that
Yeah, Rory played
Australian
great.
Open.
I saw the big highlight they gave him the last day. It was splashed all over Instagram. The guy finished at like -5 or -8 or something. Made this big swinger the last hole.
Nice.
So it's good to see him down there getting absolutely romped by a bunch of no names. So that's cool.
Did you see they asked him in a press conference where does Royal Melbourne rank on his list of top courses? Did you see
Oh
this?
no.
And he said it's not even the best in Melbourne.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Wow.
That's awesome.
So I applaud
My
him for
boy.
being honest.
That's my
Wow.
boy. Laying it out there.
I wonder what course is the best in Melbourne. I know that they played one.
He I forget what he said, but they asked him and he followed up with
Yeah.
What it was.
can't remember. Yeah. Some newer place. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
That is. That's awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, what do we want to do? We want to rip into our favorite segment?
You guys ready?
I think
I'm
ready.
always ready.
Feeling
Let's do
feeling
it.
good for a little
Player or pretender?
Just 2 in a row.
all right.
Duvall, are we going for 3?
Going for
I think we're going for 3.
I think
Are we going
for
yeah.
2? No, yeah, I think
think-
we're going for 3. Yeah, I think we're going for 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know. Yeah, because we had a California layup last week. Yeah, that was all right. What do we got, Tone?
Well, gentlemen, in honor of Mr. Matsuyama taking down the Hero World Challenge.
Jesus.
Well, did you guys know that Hideki was one of the few guys to have a silver medal at the Masters as an amateur? He was the low am. Did you guys know that?
I want to say yeah,
I
but I'm
may
not
have.
positive.
I wouldn't have been able to guess it, but yeah.
no. Me,
Yeah. So that was kind of my my inspiration for this. So we've
Love
got
it.
guys who played in the Masters as an am
Oh wow.
that
went
went.
on to play in the tour.
I thought we were gonna have Japanese professionals. All right,
Oh my
amateurs.
God.
Well,
at
it
the
is
Masters.
Matsuyama.
international only. So
Oh,
Oh, I think we got this, Duvall. I think we got this. All right,
Yeah.
let her rip.
I agree.
I like
all
that.
right. All right, here we go. Golfer number 1, Matias Dominguez, earned his Masters berth in 2015 after winning the Latin American Amateur Championship. He shot 74-76, unfortunately missing the cut in his Masters debut. He turned professional later that year. After several solid seasons on the Korn Ferry Tour, he secured PGA Tour status for 2019-20. And his best finish coming at the Sanderson Farms Championship was a T28. His best finish in a major was T47 at the 2015 U.S. Open. That was golfer number 1, Matias Dominguez.
As an AM?
Golfer number 2. At the U.S. Open?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Because it was 2015 he played the Masters, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he had to have been. Yeah.
Okay.
Golfer number 2, Alejandro Canizares, from Spain. The Spaniard earned his Masters invitation in 2006 after winning the 2003 NCAA Individual Championship, and maintaining elite amateur status throughout his career at Arizona State University. He missed the cut at Augusta, but turned pro shortly thereafter. Most known for his play on the DP World Tour, Canizares held one season of full PGA Tour status in 2010, with his best result coming with a T16 at the Valero Texas Open. His best finish was in a major was the T27 at the 2010 Open Championship. That is Alejandro Canizares. Golfer number 3, Oliver Goss from Australia. Goss played the Masters in 2014 after finishing runner-up at the 2013 USAM, which automatically qualified him for the Masters. He won Low-Am at the 2014 Masters, finishing T49, and after turning pro, he eventually earned PGA Tour status for the 2017-18 season, but struggled to retain his status, with his best finish that year being T22 at the Barbasol Championship. His best finish was his T49. His best finish in a major was his T49 at the 2014 Masters. That is golfer number 3, Oliver Goss.
All right, Mike. All right. I believe Goss is real, and I believe it's Canizares, right?
I'm pretty sure 2 is real.
Yes.
Because I think they made a big deal about that
I'm-
kid with John Rahm and Phil Mickelson and going to ASU and Seve and the whole play with the Spaniard. I think he's legit 2.
So now I'm leaning more towards 1 being wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Goss sounds so real. It sounds so legit to me, just from past. But yeah, if I was going to do anything based on whatever, Mike, I would go with 1.
What was player 1's name again, Tony?
Player 1's name was
Dominguez.
Matias Dominguez.
And where is he from?
Chile.
Yep.
I'm
down for 1. Because
Yeah,
you
1's
would have
fine
played
with
with him, Duvall. Wasn't that the time you were on the Latino Tour? 2015, 14, 16? You would have known this guy.
it was like 16, 17, 18, like around there.
Hmm.
I'm going 1 is not real.
Yeah, likewise. Lock it.
Rip it.
Rip it.
Final answer.
Final.
Matias Dominguez is in fact a pretender. Well done.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's
Well
go.
done, boys.
That's sweet.
That was a tough one, I thought.
Well, you know what? You're digging into small, very small corners of the brain on both of us. to just find tidbits that we remember of why they are real. And I like that. I like that.
Oh yeah, very
It's
very
just funny.
challenging.
It's funny to think like Oliver Goss. I remember because I used to watch all the old Australian, like all those Australian events because they come on at like 7 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock our time.
Yeah,
So like
Right.
you're sitting there after work or after playing, after practice, after whatever, and you're just like, oh, this is on. I'm gonna watch this. It's golf at night. So yeah,
Yeah.
so that's cool. I like it.
well boys, we were talking about Hideki, and then Tony was going to lean into like Asian tour players for the Player Pretender. Got me thinking. I was getting excited, and that reminded me of this time in Virginia. So my wife and I are in California. We had 2 babies. We wanted to move back east, get around family. We didn't want our family to see our kids once a year. So we moved back, and I took the first job that I could because it's really hard to relocate from 3,000 miles away. They want you there like, oh, you're hired. Can you get here next week? I got a 2-year-old and a 0. No, I can't. So I took the first job in Virginia, just outside of DC, and I never forget. I'm one that I like human nature stuff. I like why do people do the things they do and why do they react. So at this course I was at, it's an upscale public, and there was a lot of Koreans that played the course, right? So when they would come in and check in, a foursome, 9 out of 10 times they would stand and huddle about 10 feet from the counter and they'd talk in their language, right? So then the one that spoke the best English would come forward and the other 3 would stay back. And what I would do is I picked up a little Korean. So when this guy came up, I would go, Yobo, Yoboseo. And all their eyes just went, because now they think I know what they were talking about. And I have no idea what they were talking about, right? Then I'm like, Anahashi Mikai. And he's like, then most of the time the 3 people would walk out. And then the one guy's stuck there to check in, and he's just like sweating bullets because I don't know what they were talking about. Could have been international secrets. They're by DC. I have no idea. But I just found it a hilarious little exercise. And then he would pay and do the thing. And I'd be like, Ibon tea, chipsy da, kumsamnada. And that's first tees over there. Enjoy your round. Thank you. Like, so
Wow.
I always got a big kick out of that.
What?
Yeah. That's all I knew. I knew just a little bit of it. One of the war veterans was a starter, and he served over there for a long time, and he taught me. Now, as this podcast goes out, I don't know what this guy exactly taught me, and maybe that's why these guys are leaving. But as far as I know, it's hello, my friend. How are you? There's the first. I don't know what this guy trained me on saying.
Oh God.
So anybody knows Korean out there, that's what I was breaking off. And it was just a great pastime for me because it was a job that I wasn't in love with. I just took it to get back east, to get as a stepping stone to get something else. And it was one of the many things to pass the day. But if I had a picture every time they walk up and I'm like, Yoboseo, they saw a ghost. It was like, oh no.
That's awesome.
But the
God.
great experiments in human nature and just the way people behave and react. And I wish I knew Korean and knew what they were talking about, but I didn't. Just enough to be dangerous.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just to put a little fear in them is just wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was fantastic. It was a great pastime of mine, that's for sure. But yeah, so what else, boys? What do we have? We have what happened with the tour school thing? There was like a round canceled or something like that.
yeah, wild situation at second stage. I believe there were 3 sites that final day got canceled. One of them was Valdosta in Georgia. Um, and big name out there, James Nicholas does, he's content creator, influencer, but just an absolute stout player. Followed him around for now a few years, and he was outside the cut line by a shot going into the final round. He made like 1 par through 13 holes or something the final day. and he was 6 under.
Oh,
So
wow.
he'd made like 6 birdies, an eagle, 4 bogeys, and a par or
Wow.
something like that. He was like 4 or 6 under, and the weather was obviously tough. It was raining,
So he's
whatever. And
yeah.
he just shot up the leaderboard. He was well inside the number, and horn blows, and they end up canceling the final round, which in the Corn Ferry Tour bylaws, 54 holes is good enough for, a tournament to be considered complete. They don't have the luxury of the PGA Tour, the golf course, all the things that go on with everything to be able to push into Mondays. So you see a lot of these tournaments that end up being weather delayed, turned into 54 holes, things to that extent. Now, that being said, this is qualifying school. This is livelihoods. This is careers, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, there were some sour grapes from a lot of players. There were some pretty crazy stories out there. There was one guy that it was his last Q school attempt. Him and his wife wanted to start a family and buy a house and kind of do the whole deal. And he was like, if I'm not mistaken, he was 7 or 8 under for the day. He had 2 holes left. He was well inside the number. They end up blowing the horn, and he's outside the number, and doesn't get his card, or doesn't get to advance to finals, which gives him some sort of contemporary tour status or temporary tour status. He has an opportunity to maybe go out if he plays well and wins. He gets PGA Tour status, all that stuff. So, my question for you guys, I've been kicking this around, and I'm interested to know what do we think guys paying $5,000 to play qualifying school, 5,500, maybe some more with different routes and things like that, travel and all this, it's probably costing somewhere around, if you go from pre-Q straight through, it's probably costing you somewhere between 10 and 12K, plus a spot to play and a place to play and an opportunity to build your career. Do we think that we change that for Q school and they keep an extra day or, something to that extent? Or do we just kind of roll with the way it works right now? 54 holes, if it comes down and 4th round can't be played, it can kind of be looked at one of 2 ways, right? Like, hey, it's not your time. Unfortunately, that's a hard one to take. But like, if you're looking at it, it's not your time. Or the other way, hey, we're going to give an extra day, and then you get an opportunity to kind of do your thing or finish rounds or do things to that extent. What do you think?
Go ahead, Tone.
I would say this being what it is, like if this is for your whole year, you're playing for your year pretty much, your schedule. I think you gotta put in a little more effort to complete the event, in my opinion. That's just such a bad break. I mean, yes, you can't, if you're the player, you can't look at it like that. Like you said, Andy, like you just have to roll with the punches and just, okay.
Tough to do that though, right? Like, obviously,
God.
like tough to do that. Like it's super easy as I'm sitting here on Tuesday night, hanging out, chatting about it. Like, oh man, it's not my time. But unfortunately, like that's kind of the way that it works, and it's it's been in that whatever break has happened in my past or anybody else. That's just kind of how you look at it. But they're probably going to have to take a minute and like let that sink in, let that kind of settle, and hopefully something, if they don't go back or they're not playing and they move on to something else, they realize that maybe that wasn't the time or that wasn't what was anything like that. Just trying to find some sort of light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to that, because
Mm.
it's a tough break, right? Like that's a terrible break. That's a terrible break. So,
Yes.
Mike, what do you
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think so. When they canceled the day, they didn't even let them go out and try to finish. Is that right?
So
They rain
I,
delay, and
I
they're just like, "Hey, we're done because we don't think you can finish."
so I
So,
think there was a delay,
yep,
and then they went back out, and then groups finished, and then the horn went off again late, like later in the day.
got it.
Yeah.
And
So it
at that,
wasn't just like one delay and out,
yeah. So it was 2 delays,
if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
and then after the second delay, they're just like, "We're scrapping it because we don't think everybody can finish." The only thing I would have
Yeah,
liked
I
them to
think
say, "Hey guys, this is the rule. We're going to send you back out when it's clear and it's sunny and the rain is gone or the weather's gone. Get on your horse and play, and we're going to try to
yeah.
finish. But if there's groups that don't finish, we revert back to the third round and there's nothing we can do. At least if you try it, guys for the most part will run around. But if you're one of those guys that is 6 over on the day and you started the day in the hunt,
Mm.
they're they're waggling around that course. There's no way that dude is going to finish. There's no way.
Yeah.
You'd think
Yeah.
he would play and do it, but there's no way. He's now putting on the grinders, and he'll get put on the clock before he finishes. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
tough.
if you're looking at it from that perspective, that's actually an interesting strategy, right? Because what's it
Yeah,
matter if you get dinged strokes the
doesn't.
rest of the way in? Doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Like
doesn't matter.
if not everybody's going to finish and you're going to get dinged, who cares? You can shoot 105 with all your strokes. It's going to go
Yep.
back to round 3 and you're in.
Yeah, and
Now
you
my
just
next
watch.
now
Yeah, go ahead.
no, you're good, Mike. You're good, Mike.
No, I was just gonna say you got to watch. I think when those pace of play rules, at some point you do get disqualified. So you got to take it to the
Yeah,
edge and go it back. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. So my next question is
Hmm.
this guy. It's his last qualifying school, right? It was just the one that like was going to make or break anything that's going on. Tony, if you're in those shoes
Mm.
and you've played well enough to get to finals, your game was good enough to get there. Do you look at your wife? Do you look at yourself in the mirror first? Probably. You look at yourself in the mirror. You kind of take it all in and embrace what happened, and then you kind of sit down and you say, hey, like, is this another opportunity for me to take? Do I give it one more year, or hey, you know what? Like, this is how the cookie crumbled, and we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, I think every situation is probably different.
Yeah.
I don't know what this player's situation is, if he ever had status or what, if he
Yeah.
can come back and try Champions Tour later or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on what your priorities are in that moment. Like, how passionate are you, or how much confidence do you have in yourself versus, you know, do you want to live the other life and settle down and do the whole thing? And but yeah, I don't know. I mean, me personally, it's hard for me to like relate to that situation. So, but yeah, I think you just talk. Yeah, you got to have a conversation with your wife, and
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough one. That's a
Do you
tough
have
one.
water, shelter, and Chipotle? I mean, that's really the question.
There
Do
you
you
go.
have it?
That's great.
I mean,
Insane.
I think it's a wild situation. I mean, it's obviously unfortunate for everybody
Mhm.
that's kind of taking the bad end of that. I'm
Yeah.
I'd be interested to chat with a few guys to find out, like, Mike, if how much for like you're gonna play. I feel like a guy would play much more free at finals that was like 2 or 3 over and outside the cut going into the final. Like he's in the final. He's inside the number, and he's
Yeah.
like he kind of just like started to choke it away, the final day, and you're like, oh my God, I got a reprieve. Like, I literally have a new life to go with. And you just
Yeah.
fly out round 1 and 2, and you're just like firing on all cylinders. I feel like that would be an interesting spot, right?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I think with the question you had, like, what do you do? Like, if that guy is trying to start a family, like if that's what it is, and
Yeah.
his wife and they're like, whether we get through or not, we're going to start a family, right? I would say go start your family, get a job, and then just pull a Ben Griffin. Come back after you're done having your kids, support your wife, have a job, do it, and then once the kids are settled and you're in your routines,
Yeah.
get back on the horse and do it. That's a really hard time when the birthing. Like, I guess the first one isn't bad because your wife takes the brunt of it. There's nothing really the guy can do except doing honeydews and running for this and pickle ice cream or whatever you need to get her for that first baby. But then when the second baby's coming and you got the first one crawling, things get real. So that's where, if they don't have a support system, that would be better to have them around than trying to go out and until the kids get a little older where they're a little more self-sufficient, maybe they're potty trained. But it's hard to delay your career like that too, because you may never be able to hit the ball again. You may just lose it. Not everybody's Ben Griffin, that's for sure.
Man, it's so wild, right?
Sure.
Some of these stories are just crazy. Guys just like take a step back and then they just rip it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it goes back to like the whole everything happens for a reason. I don't know if you guys are believers in that sentiment, but I think for a long time, like everything happens for a reason doesn't mean like, oh, I'm being tested because of this. It's like you create the purpose for the whatever, right? So you put the context around it. So did I get screwed out of Q school because I'm meant for something else, or did I, how can I change my path or based around what the cards that I've been dealt, right? So you can create your own reality in that respect, I guess. You just gotta take it as it comes, and it's like you said, it's easy for us to say, but you just gotta believe that there's something planned that's bigger than the shit that you just went through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, No, I feel that. I like it.
Cool, boys.
I like it.
All right. Well,
All right.
So,
we got to get our punishments together, Tony. Get the pool going.
Yeah.
So everybody can vote.
Yes. We'll get right on that.
also,
Duvall.
I'm just throwing it out here right now. I'm taking Thitical and what's his name? Long baller, Freddie Jr. Jake Knapp. I'm taking Knapp and Thitical. So I'm gonna throw it out here. I want to just make sure that if I get on a streak, I just keep a streak going. So
I like
Quick
it.
pick.
yeah, it's a quick one. So all right.
Very cool.
All
right, gents.
Cheers.
Hey. Cheers, boys.
Happy.
I try. But even on my best days,